Hi, I'm Michael Howell. I'm a professor of the practice at the Bush School of Government. I teach counterterrorism courses, and I've been here for about 3 years. I was with the FBI for 23 and a half years as a special agent. Although I did do some teaching in the FBI as an adjunct professor at Quantico, our training academy, half of my career was focused on violent crime investigations, mostly bank robberies, and the other half was on counterterrorism. And with that, I did a lot of travel overseas and had a lot of good cases. I know I made a difference in my career with some of the cases I worked. Taking terrorists off the battlefield was probably some of the biggest. I responded to some very big events in my career. Columbine High School attack was one. The space shuttle crash was another. Those were two that stand out immediately in my mind. But the day-to-day, everyday work that we did and that I did with my other special agents on my squad, that's really what stands out to me most. At the Bush School, I'm most proud of teaching the students and helping them get jobs in the intelligence community, but I also really like working with other professors here that were in the same line of work as me. I find that to be pretty fascinating. My favorite class to teach is interview and interrogation. The class is called Collection Systems. I just like talking to people, and that's a good way to learn how to do that, using some psychology and other things. I teach the students some of the skills that they'll need to do that out in the real world. And then we also use theater students from across campus as our role players whenever we do mock scenarios. In addition to teaching, I also have established a new class where I'm going to be taking students to Israel to tour actual terrorism sites. And then I teach classes to help the students just learn a little bit more about the intelligence community, such as a dignitary protection class, a surveillance class, and occasionally we'll go and do some rappelling off of the building. I like the dignitary protection class a lot. I think it gives the students a sense of what it's like whenever they see some of the big names that come to the Bush School that have their own protection details. So I'll take about 8 students a semester and we'll go over all the details of what it takes to do a protection detail, and they'll get to see firsthand what it's like to do that. I think it's advantageous to them because it gets their interest a little bit more piqued into the intelligence community jobs that are out there. But that's the main focus of it. It also lets them see some of the things that they might do if they're in certain intelligence community jobs.